What am I doing? All right, let's go. Look on the page, it should be there.
It's vivid. My biological father, he never bothered to fix a nigga or bottle. Now I'm hitting the bottle and hoping to see them all. Hoping to hit the lotto. Now I'm broken, I'm starving. I'm wondering how it started. How I get in this garbage. My soul's dirty and rotten. Pants bulging with cotton. They never gave me an option. Instead, put me in optional soul. But I ain't stopping, I stroll. But I ain't walking, I'm cold. My heart's dropping, the world is eavesdropping. I'm still hustling. This shit's rougher than most. My bills comfort they toast. They protecting they ghost. Not ready to go. They fixing up, they ready to go. It's heavy, I know. That's why a nigga ready to blow. It's vivid. Shit. Life goes. Can you see it, nigga? I know you see it, nigga. Hey. Hey. That's how life goes. Hey. Can you see it with me? Envision a nigga. Vision. I ain't the man that I once was. What a blunt cause, what a joint cause. I'm finna jump cause. Us is not winning cause. Us is not on the up the early morning for bucks and stuff. But I'ma make it to raw. God on the take it. It's hard for me to shake it. But lately I've been mistaken and cornered up in the basement. Nature constantly breaking. My people constantly chasing these drugs. My mama's shaking. I'm aching inside. Bullet shells racing my eyes. I'm racing with time. And my flesh aging and dying. I'm blazing the pine. This is the safest thing for my mind. My brother in jail. And the judge raising his time. My lady a freak. She comparing buses and dimes. I'm busting these 9, 8 times to 7 guys for 6 reasons. I've been struggling since 5 before. 3, 2, 1. My time's expired. I could have been a contender. I could have been a lot better. Now I see how my life goes on. You know, I see a lot of fake people. You know what I'm saying? I just sit back and I observe everything through these eyes. I'm seeing it now.
All right. Oh, then there you have it. There you have it, man. Listen. We back, man. We back. Shit, it's been like 3 weeks, but we back though. So it feels good to be
right.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Mr. McGee show, man. You know, I am your host, Mr. McGee. The beautiful co-host. Talk to him, sis.
What's up, everybody? We're back in the house.
Gosh, it's been a while.
It's been a minute. You know, I was going through some things, I got to be honest, but had to bounce back.
Yeah, man.
Had to bounce back.
I know we all have reasons and seasons and, you know, our ups and downs and isms and schisms and shit we got to go through. But, you know, we're resilient people, man. So we coming in live to y'all, man. Like I said, we've been off a few weeks. I missed y'all. I missed you, sis.
Same here. Yeah. And, you know, this is a bit of therapy for me.
Absolutely.
I think I kind of realized that the last time we were talking and had our discussion, had our show, I was like, this feels good. This is a release.
Yeah.
Just to be able to talk about everything that's going on, even though we don't agree.
No, we don't.
It's okay, even though we don't agree on a lot of things, but it still feels good to be able to get, you know, just to talk about it and get it off your chest and stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's a fact, sis. That's a fact. It's good. Anytime
I try to come up with solutions.
Absolutely. Every time I, you know, come and congregate with you, we chop it up. Great discussion. So tonight is not going to be anything different, man. Tonight, great discussions. Look, as you come in, hit the like button. I'm tripping. I ain't even got the fucking banners going. Let's get the banners going. Look, man, as you come in, hit the like button, subscribe if it's your first time here, this your last time here, just hit the like button, whatever, all that good shit. Support it. Support. We need the support. And so special guests in the house tonight, man, sitting on the infamous brown couch. You feel me? My cousin Bridget. How you doing?
Queen B.
Queen B. My bad.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good to see you guys.
How you doing, Queen B?
Hey, I'm here. We're all here. We're all dealing with a lot, but we're here.
That's right. You better speak it. It's a lot going on.
Man, I appreciate you for coming through, cause you know, we're gonna get into a little backstory with Queen B right here. We're gonna talk to her, chop it up. You know, she can give us some games, some good games, especially some good games to the sister. You feel me? I like anytime I can get a lot of feminine energy around me, so we can really talk. You know what I mean? So we can really talk our shit, how it needs to be talked though. But you know, when you come over here and holler at me, cause we got to go through some pop culture type of topics. You know, it's topics that you cannot see if you grab your phone and get on social media. It's always there. It's topics. So
definitely.
So let me share my screen. First and foremost, man, we're gonna talk about this caller. So this right here, this brother, this is Jacob Blake. So we got the brother Jacob Blake on the screen. I spoke about this a little bit on YouTube. So for the family that's on Facebook, make sure you support the YouTube page. I'll speak about that a little later. But I just want to get your thoughts, caller, on just the whole Jacob Blake, Wisconsin shooting. You know, what do you think about this whole situation?
Man, it's ongoing. It's ongoing. It's draining. It's tiresome. It's sad. It's pathetic that we are still dealing with the same things that our ancestors dealt with. Not just our grandmothers, not just our great grandmothers, but I'm talking about going 200, 300, 400 years back. We still dealing with this. We still dealing with it. Our lives as Black people are still being regarded as nothing. And I mean, you know, this is definitely systemic. It's systemic. It's in every area of the United States. It's in everything that we do. And I just don't know what to say other than I just don't know what it's going to take. I just don't know. I just don't know what it's going to take because it's in every system, every bit of the makeup of the United States. It's everywhere. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how we go change this mentality, how we are going. I just don't know what to do at this point. I just don't know what to do. And, you know, I can't be mad at, I can't be mad at whatever happens. I mean, you know, as far as, you know, Black people just starting to feel desperate, doing whatever they feel like they got to do. At this point, I just can't even be mad at it because it's only so much of people can take, you know?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Yeah, it's deep.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. So I guess I ask you, Queen B, let me know, what's your thoughts on this? Like just this whole police shooting and police brutality shit going on. How do you feel about that, just period?
To be honest and be raw, we dealing with some monsters. Mental monsters. I don't know what it is. This thing won't stop. Mm-hmm. And for me, this young man, he didn't have no business dying like that. To me, if you can grab my shirt, you can grab my neck. So, you know, it didn't have to take 7 shots. You feel what I'm saying, sis?
It didn't have to take one. Like you said.
It didn't even have to get to that. It didn't even have to elevate that high, you know. So pretty much, it's getting out of control. I think the Black community needs to wake up. We need to, churches, pastors. It's time to go downtown. You know what I'm saying? And we need to have a talk. You get what I'm saying? We need our leaders to speak up because we don't want that here. That's happened here twice. We got some hurting mothers. Mothers are tired of being hurt from death. It's not just death. We hurt every day.
And
I think every day trying to figure out where my son at today. What's he doing? You feel what I'm saying, sister? I'm a mother of two. You know, it's always on my mind what's going on in their heads. You know, but a lot of people they can't seem to vibrate to a certain level to see what's actually going on. This deep, dog. This is a deep story because this is something we can't seem to get rid of. So this like an inside job. Because we don't have a black president. What's going on? I mean, somebody could hey, we can't do this. We need to do something with the forces, the armed forces. Because see, I went to a class. I seen all this. I went to the policing class. They had a policing class that lasted 9 weeks in Madison. That's where I went. I got a certificate. I seen so much wrong. I kept trying to speak out. People are being judgmental. The law is being judgmental. They don't know how to handle situations. Half of them, you have to put yourself in one of that. You know what I'm saying? You have to change. They need the right program to help these young men. Because, see, half of them need to be locked up. They got them on leave right now, huh? That don't even sound right. That's still disrespecting a black person to me or a colored person. That man should be fired. No more than a man in Atlanta. He should have been fired.
He should be fired and pension taken away.
Exactly. I mean, what's the hold up? Why y'all want to keep playing these games? You know what I'm saying? You upsetting us. And we don't want no trouble. We here for peace. You know, I don't know why they trying to steal our energy by hurting our children and then putting us in a lower vibration. How can we evolve if you're going to keep doing things that's not, that ain't good? Because you're going to get a slave owner one of those days. Well, not one of these days. I'm just saying, you got that slave. What is his name? Nat Turner. I was talking about him on Facebook.
That's what I was talking about, yeah.
You get somebody with a mental messed up mind. Because, they out there running around naked and going
at
to jail.
This point, I can't even say a Nat Turner is mental or messed up.
No. Stay with me, sis. I'm saying this. I'm saying these people, their mental minds are going in different directions. They're tired of this. What I'm saying is, it's going to be something like that pop out. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to hurt nobody. Somebody is going to get tighter than what we are. That's why we're speaking out, is to stop. We want peace. We just need them to fix the laws. This all started with Congress. But I'm going to get back to you because I can keep going. But Congress got a lot to do with this.
Well, you're absolutely right. I mean, if they can put here's the thing. I think we have been fighting. Well, I mean, listen, every area that we have tried to combat this, it's needed. Every area is needed. We need our clergy. We need our what's dude name to have the black guy who demonstrated the march in Kentucky. And all the black
Grandmaster J.
Okay.
Grandmaster J.
Is Grandmaster okay? We need
with the leader of NFAC.
There you go. We need those organizations as well. We need people in every angle to hit this from every single angle. That's what we need. But it's one angle that we are missing. We have to take this to the justice system. We have to have laws in place. That is what we are missing. We have to have laws in place. We live in a country that's made up of laws. And for those people who don't believe that, for those people that don't believe that laws mean anything or laws won't do anything, guess what? You live by them every single day. Whether you know it or not, you live by them and abide by them every single day. So there is a place for laws. The problem is we haven't focused on putting laws on the books or enforcing laws on the books.
Yeah, that's
holding our politicians, our city politicians, our state politicians. Yeah. We haven't focused on holding them accountable for and making them not enforcing, but ensuring that they're doing the things that they're supposed to do for our community. They come out, they beg us for the vote, but then
come on, man.
We let go of the ball. We don't apply pressure. We don't have discussions. We don't even really know who's running. For the people that's voting, for the most black people that vote, when they go to the polls to vote, if it's a Democrat, they just go hit the button, Democrat, not even knowing.
That's exactly what they go do.
Yeah, not even knowing what the person is about. So we have failed in that area. Laws work. We live by them every single day.
Well, it's a flaw in the system. It's got to be. For the simple fact, you can go in a tobacco store. Use this for an example. You go in there, you see paraphernalia all in the store. You come out with it, you go to jail. So these are laws just tearing the house down.
Let me tell you something.
The families down.
Up. That burn, I ain't trying to go somewhere else with this, but that burns me up to see these foreigners coming in our neighborhood selling all this darn drug paraphernalia to our kids. That burns me up. But anyway, I digress. That's a part of the problem, but
it's more than a part. We're giving them too much attention. The Black community has a lot of money. Most of these stores you see in the Black community, they come there to get rich. Because see, our Black people, we cause some of this burden on us because we're materialistic people.
You better speak.
And we wouldn't be so materialistic. We could get out of some of our situations.
You better.
They think we're lower people to them.
Yes, they do.
We have bad, poor spending habits.
Yes, we
do. Stay out of places.
Get yourself together.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. There's a lot going on with this election. I want to make sure I let a lot of y'all know. No conspiracy theory or whatnot. This stuff is getting deep out here. So when y'all get them checks, put them checks up. Don't just get them checks and go buy clothes.
And you better be growing a garden in your backyard.
The young women right now, with all this killing, we as parents, we don't know whose child's next. It don't have to be over in Kenosha. It could be here in South Nashville, Tennessee, South side. So what I'm saying is prepare yourself for the things that are happening. Everything everybody's saying don't look normal. It can't look normal. If you think this is normal, this is not normal.
This is not.
Okay. They're separating the homes with the mask, separating love. You can't even go home. Girl, don't come up here. These are your family members. All of this is chaos. It's chaotic. This is to throw us off. We got to pray for this young man. We got to pray for his family. We also got to be conscious enough not to get in situations like this. Handle our situations. From my understanding, he has a warrant. They're going to say whatever. They say he had a knife. The man, from what I seen, was walking to his car to get in it because he got tired of they bullshit. Okay? So he was trying to get away from the situation, which they couldn't even take. Look, they couldn't even see that. Let the man go. Go to where you made the call to. Wherever the call was for, that's what the law was supposed to be. What took their man off that to put their man on this young man? So what I'm saying, we don't know who's next. We don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So we basically have to pay attention to everything going on around us. You got black violence, black on black crime.
Speak it.
They don't even need to be doing that right now. Right now, you need to take care of mom and daddy.
Speak it.
It's a lot going on, people. So I'm just gonna spit it out. I come over here to kick it with my cousin.
This is what I say. This is what I say.
We gotta help.
This is what I say about all that. And I go through this. This is what I keep saying, right? So we know the situation of how we was brought here.
That's right.
And what we was brought here to do, right? So none of this shit that America does surprises me. I don't put anything past them, right? So when I see this brother being shot, I done seen that movie 100 times. Like, what's the next move? You feel me? A lot of people know the next move, but I'm gonna always say is leave. You got, you know my solution, right? My main solution is
that's
leave.
what he tried to do.
But we're here, right? We're here, right? You know what I mean? I'm here. No, I'm talking about leave the
country
of America. You're gonna have to leave, but that's my long-term solution. But while we're here, we do need people fighting from every angle.
Every angle.
If people want to vote, it ain't my thing. But hey, if you guys think y'all can get the laws and shit changed,
what does it hurt? What does it hurt?
It don't hurt. I just don't think it's gonna get anywhere. That's me personally.
Oh, do you live? Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
I have to go with history. I have to go with history and reality. And my reality, I go with history and my reality. My reality shows that voting shit, and my history shows me that when y'all say laws, that shit has such a negative connotation to me, because when I hear laws that were put in place for me. And then I read old laws that was put in place for my ancestors. And it's like these laws are never going to change in our favor. That's just, but if you guys listen, if you guys go get that W, I'm cheering for you, Cola. I'm never gonna say, hey, you're not welcome on the platform. I'm gonna be rooting for you all everywhere, rooting for you. I'm just gonna say, Cola, you know what? It ain't my thing. It ain't my thing. But if you need me to do something to help you get a law changed, why not? I need to sign a piece of paper, show up at a court date, whatever. I got you, sis. I'm just gonna let you know. I'm just gonna say, all right, if the shit don't happen, then damn, sis, you gave it a good shot. But I already knew the shit wasn't gonna happen. It's like this officer, right? Let's be 100. This officer, we want him to be convicted. Mm-hmm. We want him to be convicted to the strongest of the law, just like they would convict Tyrone if he shoot Junebug. We want him, this officer, convicted the same way. But what does logic and history tell you? That this officer will walk.
But do you know why? Because there are no laws in place.
There you go.
Or there are no laws in place for police to make policemen or whoever. There's no laws in place to make them pay. There's no laws in place to punish them for over police or police brutality.
Who's gonna pass that law?
Or murdering unnecessarily. There's no law in place to make them pay for that.
What old white man? All right, let me ask you this: what old white man is going to sign that law into effect?
Listen, have you not heard of the?
Let's be real, y'all. What old white man is gonna say? I'm going against.
Okay.
I'm going against the military. I'm going against the cops. I'm going against everything I stand for as an old white man.
Okay, so. Are you aware of?
You can vote people out of office. You got bad judges. You ain't doing them go down there and hold a sign.
Listen, a lot of
people out of there though. You just got to try to figure out some. I know there
are a lot of white. There are a lot of white supremacists that have been arrested for killing, for committing racial crimes or hate crimes. There are a lot of white supremacists that have been arrested for that. That right there should be proof alone. I'm always gonna go to the civil rights movement because that's the biggest piece of proof right there. All the laws that were put in place during that time, all those laws, we always talk about segregation,
constitutional rights, and
all of those voting rights, things of that nature. Those things were made law. Look, I know you don't believe in voting.
Well, normally
you don't believe in it, but the truth of the matter is laws were put in place. Laws were put in place that would give us the right to vote. Laws were put in place that give us the right to roam freely amongst the United States when once upon a time we did not have those rights. Laws are put in place to open up opportunities for us when once upon a time there were not the opportunities that we have today. There was a point in time when we did not have those opportunities, and we
still have opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah, we have
not as much as we need.
We have America.
Not as much as we need, but we have more opportunity than we ever have in the past. We have more opportunity than we ever have in the past. I see y'all laughing about this, but like I always tell you, Born Rich, you gonna say we in mental shackles. I know what you say. But you ain't on Mr. John. You ain't in Mr. Johnson cotton field right now either.
So you saying we should be grateful?
I'm not saying no. See, don't do assumptions. What I'm saying is we are taking steps and moving forward. And if you fail to realize that, something's got to be wrong, because we're not in Mr. Johnson cotton field no more, and he ain't sneaking in your cabin, screwing your wife, and impregnating your daughter.
Rules. Only thing I say, man, you know what I say, Susan. We mean you do.
But you got people stuck in the Jim Crow law.
No. We have to. We are not where we once was. And you cannot tell me, girl, if you live back in Jim Crow South, you'd be speaking a whole nother story. If you live back in Jim Crow South, when you couldn't sit on this, right? It was social media back then, you dare not talk about this and go to work tomorrow. You dare not talk about this and go work in that woman's kitchen and breastfeed her babies.
You're right about that.
They bust up in your house and come in, and you be hanging by from a noose.
Most definitely, you're right. But we passed that. We are own people now.
That's my point.
We shouldn't be substitute to none of that anymore. We're just like everybody. You know what I'm saying? We should be treated equal. Things are not being treated equal right now.
What I'm saying is,
They just, you know what, the laws of property.
I agree with what you're saying, 100%. I'm not saying that we're being treated equal. I'm not saying that at all. Please don't miss
it. Flip a story in a minute. They flipping a story on dude now, saying he admitted to having a knife. So what that's doing?
They flip it. They change the narrative. I'm with you. We are talking about the same thing. I'm with you. But what I'm saying is, you cannot say that we haven't. We're not in the same position that we were once in. And this is what all I'm saying about this is my point. There were laws that changed that. You just said that we're not there no more. You said that.
They put these laws in effect. You can't say that. They actually say we're not citizens. You corporation, I know that.
Yes, I know we know that, but you just agreed to the fact that no, we ain't on Mr. Johnson's land anymore. We just agreed that we can get on this platform and discuss freely.
They're my ancestors who went through that. We are here to evolve. We have to come out of the vibration. We have to come to a higher energy level. We no longer accept the words that they have taught to.
We have
manipulation and the deceiving. Don't you know everything is happening there for a reason? That's the wake people up.
You are right about that.
Think outside the box.
This is
praise Obama. Want to praise Hillary Clinton? Hell, they over here. Let's go to another stuff.
No. You are absolutely right. We are here
to keep believing these liars. Why would you vote for somebody? You got evil versus evil. You got people out there talking about locking up the black children in 1984. People need to go do research and know the fact. Why would you want to put Trump in there? He's always putting down the black mama. Don't mess with the black mama. Black mama God.
Okay, so we getting away from
what I'm trying to tell you. Trump, let him alone. Let this Babylon fall. We just tired of getting killed.
There you go.
We need to have wartime, not fight. I'm a peaceful person. But it's time for some folk to wake up for that. Where's the NAACP at? Where's the celebrities at?
And that's the thing. So
that's what we need.
All right, so let me come in. Look, that's what I say about the whole voting thing, man. If you're not gonna vote and then hold your people accountable, then you bullshitting. That's what I'm saying. You don't value your vote. I don't care if people vote. I don't. But I'm just saying, vote like other people. Put some money. Put some research behind it.
Exactly.
Put some money behind it. Put an agenda behind it. Like the shit is just it's
call
it's
your
all over the place.
And ask them what he been doing.
Oh, that's what we've been missing.
Yeah, maybe that's what I should try to tell.
Call your council member in your area and find out what's going on.
When it's time for black people to vote, it looks like we're gonna go down there and vote for Democrats, but in reality we're all over the fucking place because we vote for them and then say they ain't shit because ain't nothing getting fixed.
We was Democrats before.
The thing is, we're ignorant in our voting. We are ignorant we're ignorant in our voting. We are ignorant when it comes to politics. We do not do our research. We don't know who we vote in office. We only go for what they tell us. We do not dig. We don't apply pressure. We don't do nothing. Just because they fall under one bracket, we think they're gonna be the one for us. But we are ignorant in our voting. And that's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't know what you are taking from what I'm saying, but my whole point is when I go back and talk about the civil rights movement, when I go back and say that we are not where we used to be, all I'm saying in all of that is that it's laws that were put in place that has allowed us to have the little bit of freedom that we have today.
Allow us to have
so that ties into us knowing who we're put when we vote, us knowing about the person who's running. That ties into making sure they have our best interests at heart. That ties into we can really get together, raise money, and really push the person who we think or who says that.
That's right.
And some young lady ran against Cooper. I think she was pretty good from what I heard or whatnot. But we need more people trying to run. We need to get more of us in office.
And that's one area we're missing in too. Because listen, we're raising the next generation. Because while we're sitting up here saying that all education is stupid, I don't need this, forget voting, forget all of that. We have children listening to us. We could be raising that next child that has the potential to make a difference. But when we downplay politics, when we downplay laws, and when we push okay, everybody want to be the next big football player, everybody want to be the next big basketball player.
That's what we were talking about at the beginning, materialistic things. That's what's keeping us in a lower vibration.
Thank you. We are not
mentally.
Listen, our children are so naturally born bright and intelligent.
Most definitely.
We are not pushing them. We are not exposing them to areas in life that could help pull us up out the situation we're in. We are raising the next generation, and we're teaching them to go in all entertainment, into bull crap, and then want to downplay the educational system. How do you think they're taking that?
For one, you need to learn to teach at home. You need to teach their kids at home. For one. You need to homeschool your own kids, man.
That's gonna be the most important.
Teach your kids at home, educate your kids. See, all of this is taking us into a different place.
Not only educate our kids, we have to expose our kids. If we're gonna live in America, we have to expose our kids to power positions. How many of us want lawyers in our family?
We need them bad. We need lawyers right now. We need doctors.
We need judges in our family. We need people who can sit on those boards. We need people in power positions that can raise money for
you know what?
Because they have good income. Because they have good income, they can put money aside and invest in another Black organization, or they can create their own organization without a loan. We need to push our kids into finances and banking.
Most definitely.
Our kids into real estate. We need to push our kids into power positions where they can make power moves. And if you push your kid in that, instead of focusing, and I'm not saying you in particular, but instead of focusing on basketball only, basketball and all that stuff is good for extracurricular activity, but everybody ain't gonna be the next Michael Jordan.
I believe in entrepreneurship.
Everybody is not gonna be the next greatest football player. Everybody is not gonna be the next Venus and Serena. So if we can expose them to that, but we need to help groom them to be in power positions as well. And if you do it, and if I do it, and if Born Rich do it, and then let's say we all sisters and brothers, and we're positioning our kids for this, could you imagine the type of family dynasty that we could create?
Yeah, it's called a tribe. It's called your fit. That's what we need to be doing right now.
And so
with so much chaos in the world, that's what's going on. We have to wait.
And I'm not trying to throw us under the bus, but we got to be real about what we're doing in our lives. We are not making the right power moves. We're not.
That's why it takes you and your tribe, because everybody's not going to be on the same level. You have to meet people where they are.
You have to meet people.
What I'm saying, if we can't get the political people to do what they need to do, then prop up your family. Get the ones that's intact. Get yourself together, because there's a lot going on.
And this is a part. This is a plan that works long term. This is a long-term plan, and we have to start planning. We can get on here and say, "Oh, well, we need to create this group, and we need to create this group." It starts at
your own group.
We have to. My point is, we have to educate ourselves in the right areas. In the right areas. It is politicians that run this world and create the laws. We ain't a part of none of it. We don't know what's going on.
Therefore, this awakening, this is a large awakening. Where
we have to.
Black men die every day. That's things happening That's why I'm saying we, as the people, we have to make our own community. If you can't get everything to work out, we can't. We try helping. We've all helped. You work in the community. You're helping right now by speaking to the people. What I'm saying, we see what's going on. This is dangerous times for us. It's no time to be afraid. We're dealing with coronavirus. We're dealing with killings. We're dealing with food that ain't worth a quota. So you got to get back to the natural food.
Teaching our kids. Teaching our kids to garden. You know what I mean? Growing a garden in your backyard. I mean, it's stuff that we can really be doing. Not only just for us, but we have to include the next generation to make
it takes a community, a village. We need
to make a real permanent change. To make a real permanent change. It starts with us and what we're doing right now. We have to realize that we are ignorant in a lot of important areas.
Well, you got to get with a fit so you can grow mentally. Once you grow, everybody in that area is going to grow. So what I'm saying with everything going on, this young man, this is painful. So if people are seeing that happen, and then one happened another time, you don't feel safe. So if you don't feel safe, you need a tribe. Listen to me. You need a tribe with things going on the way they are. It's a lot of things going on. I'm not trying to scare the people. I don't want to scare nobody. But you got the virus. You got the virus going on. You got this killing here. You got this killing over here. You don't know what, you got our own people acting out of whack. You get what I'm saying? Everybody ain't ready for what's going on. So we can't get so caught up involved with this man hurt. We can only lift him up by the words in our mouth. But we got to think about our family right here and right now.
Right.
This stuff is crazy. You got presidents fighting against and playing with. These are toddlers going back and forth. Joe Biden can't remember the last sentence he said. Then you got Trump over there.
I know. Oh, Lord, don't even.
What I'm saying? So what I'm saying, let's take our mind off that for a minute. We want to help everybody. But right now, I'm here to tell you, keep some alkaline water in you and some lemon water right now. The climate is changing. And with the climate changing, we're not the same people, baby. So when they give out that vaccine only going to go to a certain kind of generic person. We can't get that, Doc. So you got to eat right. You got to save you some water in the corner. You see this bad weather happening. We're dealing with a spiritual warfare.
It is definitely
what we need to do. What we need to do is take care of your circle right now. Listen to me. Eat right. I need y'all to eat right. Take care of yourself. Don't let this coronavirus scare you. Okay? Stay strong. We need y'all to stay strong out there. Stay out of heavy places with vibration, radiation. Don't go to the hospital unless it's necessary. Because if you got an underlying disease, if it's like this, that joke gonna get like this when you go in there with all that radiation. Because this is all about 5G as well. Okay. So let's talk about dude that got hurt. We feel for that. We tired of that shit. I'm sorry. We tired of that.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure it ain't mine, it's next. That's why I got that fit. I'm sitting here telling you, sis. Get your fit together. We can't get worried about the nation. The nation gonna crumble itself. Don't people Bible what they Bible tell them? Only 144,000 is here to wake your ass up. Wake up. If you see all these killings going on, you see they ain't changing no laws. They don't want to get this sucker up. So they're going to burn this joker down. They're going to burn this thing down. So you get your family together. That's what I'm barking about. I'm worried about young man. I like the young man. I felt in my spirit. This is a good guy. He went over there to protect a family that was in domestic violence. See what I'm saying? He protected a family and then turned around and walked out and they tried to kill him. They took the eye off the spiral, whatever they want to call it, they word. But what I'm trying to tell you, with everything going on, me and all of us sitting here conversating, we can do what we can do. But when it boils down at the end of the day, take care of your own. Take care of your own fit. Make a fit right now, because this election is kind of thrown off. Everything ain't sounding good. You know what I'm saying? So if your spirit is telling you to do some stuff, get some water. Get 5 gallons of water, boil them, put them in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Get 5 loaves of bread, put it in your freezer. Because all these black men ain't dying for nothing. They ain't doing a damn thing about it. So work on your family.
All right, let me ask you something. Because you keep saying find a fit, right? Find a fit.
When I say find a fit, find some people that's on your level, that's ready to dedicate themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got men out here got 2 wives. I don't want no man with 2 wives. I mean, I'm just throwing it at you.
Why not?
I'm just saying we'll get on that another time.
You don't need to talk about that though.
When I say make your fit, you got a man with 2 women. Okay, he's making a fit. He's making a tribe. Okay. Hey, Hebrew, you got the Judah tribe out there, don't you? I'm just throwing that out there. They know what I'm saying when I say that. So everybody needs a tribe. So you will be able to go get help when you need it. Because see, things are going to the point that we're going to have to eat off the land. So we're going to have to go back to eating off the land. Look at all the stuff going on. We're in a chaotic situation right now.
Shortage for certain.
Right. The food shortage is coming up. So take your mind off the hurting for a minute from this young man and lift him up. But worry about your fit right now. You know, get your family together because there's a bunch of weird stuff going. It's weird. It's weird things.
I'm looking for a fit. I'm looking for a fit, Queen, because I'm looking for a fit, and I ain't really campaigning or nothing, but I do a show every week, right?
You done got fried down later.
I ain't campaigning, but I'm looking.
I just want to help my family, my community. I want y'all to, wake up. because it's a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
It's beyond us. Anytime we can't get help from somebody pulling somebody's shirt, now,
yeah,
you can easily just grab it.
Yeah.
Why you got to pull the shirt? You pull the shirt because you mad. Okay? So you got to remember, people are thinking different than us. See, you got to remember, we're 100% human. I don't want to tell you what everybody else is, but we're 100% human. Human. So that means human.
The human.
So we have to eat. We're made just like that tree out there. We're carbon.
There you go.
So when you go outside, put your feet on the ground. Because that's you all over again. Stop worrying about somebody getting killed or getting shot and just be grateful it's not yours. Meditate. Do what you need to do to keep yourself at peace with what's going on out here. Drink yourself some cinnamon tea. It relaxes your bones. Call me to get you some art paintings. It takes away the dopamine. It make, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, don't focus on what's going on. Focus on what you need to do. That's all. And peace. I love you guys.
Now, before you leave, though, I know you're gonna close out. We're gonna close out in a minute. Before you leave, though, let's just get on the. All right, so I want to talk about healing, right? Let's talk about healing, man. Maybe we can help some of these sisters out.
Minutes of that, I gotta get to bed. You know.
Maybe we can talk to a few sisters about that. We know that you've been through your ups and downs in life. You know, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but you still here, resilient. And you, when I spoke with you earlier outside, you said that you're just now coming off of healing, right? Yeah. So I want you to talk to the sisters a little bit about healing. Like, you don't have to get too personal, but just kind of go over the situation that you had to heal yourself from, and what methods did you use to heal yourself?
It took a lot of humbleness.
There you go.
It took a lot of finding out who I was. I was in a relationship. I'm not calling no names. I'm not here to dog nobody, because I love everybody for real, believe it or not. It took a lot of pain. It was just a lot of pain I went through, and I just kept reading and trying to figure out who I was. So once I learned who Bridget was, Bridget knew what Bridget would do, it wouldn't do. I had to make boundaries for myself. I'm way better now. I'm in my heal. I'm way better because I know I'm a powerful woman. I'm a queen. And I take the time out for myself a lot. I isolated myself about a good year. I had to get back on the right track, get balanced. I was dealing with not physical abuse. It was mental abuse. So mental abuse is pretty worse than physical to me. I don't know. I believe I'd rather you hit.
It definitely leaves.
I want to come back
I'm
to
just
that.
saying.
I won't go too deep, but I want to come back to that. Like,
it definitely leaves lifetime scars if a person don't heal from it.
Yeah, especially with no closure.
Yeah.
And right now we're dealing with people with personality disorders. That's the same thing that the president has. So it's a spirit all over the world. We're dealing with a lot of men and women are selfish right now. They're only thinking about themselves. They're greed for money. They're materialistic. And, I get on to my boys a lot. A lot of people, let me throw this out there for a second.
Go talk your
shit. A lot of
us.
people, I take up on my boys a lot because I study a lot about the law. My kids get in trouble. Whose kids don't? My kids, we got the slave mentality going on. Sometimes you can't take people out. They got to come out themselves. You could be deep into something and you've got to wake up from it, because like I tell myself, anytime you're able to hurt other people, then you're going to catch that shit back. Okay. This is what I'm trying to say is, whatever you put in the universe, you're going to get it back. Remember, the universe go this way. So it's going to catch your ass, come back that way. So people need to learn to be humble. We're going back to humbleness right now. We can't stop what's going on. We just got to be meditators and prayer warriors.
There you go.
And prayer, it's got to have some help with it, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just think it's going to fall from the sky.
There you go.
You got to get up. And like, if you got a bill due, oh God, no. You got to call down now. Use your prayer to help you get through. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like if you got a man on side of the road and you stop over and I'm going to give him $2. God so gave him $2. Look, ain't no God gave him $2, you did.
There you go.
Give yourself some type of healing. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You worked hard. Why you want to say God did that? Nigga, that's my check. I did that.
There you go.
From my heart. So what I'm saying is, I see a lot of things going on, and I don't want to be a part of that. So I try to minister to my kids. Look, what you doing gonna come back. You can't mistreat these women. These women are already hurting.
Yes.
See me hurting. Why you want to hurt them?
Yes.
So I said, don't come around here till you get yourself together. Yeah. But then you got other women. You let your children. You know, I got women disrespecting me constantly about my kids. You know, not only that, you got to understand these are laws, like you said, are traps. So if somebody in the house is not educating themselves, how they gonna get out of these traps?
There you go.
So I would educate myself and get my kids out these traps. So if you don't understand what I say when I love my kids, they do wrong and I get in their butts. But I can't help it because it ain't coming out, you know, it's coming out the other way.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be there for their protection for the simple fact. Like I said, these laws are set in place. Yeah. And this child came from me. So I'm gonna do everything I can to help my son. I ain't finna give him my life. But if there are any laws, like I said, you better go in there to the library.
There you go.
I say, if you want to go out here and do wrong, tell me what suit you want when I put you in casket. I tell you out there, I don't hold nothing back. My kids know how I am.
Now that's real.
All right, now let me tell you what I just noticed though. All right, this is what I know, and this is why I love the sisters, right? I asked you what type of things do you do to heal yourself.
I'm sorry.
And you do the conversation, but a lot of sisters do that. Not just you, cuz sisters do that.
It took a lot.
Yeah.
Ginger, cinnamon, ladies, get on your back deck, get in your backyard, take your shoes off, rub your feet in the grass because you are just like that tree. So you want to feel good? I sit up against a tree and read sometimes. See what I'm trying to tell y'all, we are made so special. That's why we killing, dying. We're specially made. You're melanated. That means when your skin's a little darker, you closer to the sun.
There you go.
So people, you need to kind of look to the sun. Don't look to the hills. Look to the sun. Okay? Please look to the sun. Because the sun gonna help you. It's gonna open up your eyes and your consciousness. Just get you some vitamin D every day.
But okay, so what were you saying about what particular thing you was talking about your healing?
What it took a lot of meditation. It took a lot of
what was it that you were healing? You was trying to go.
I was trying to get back balance because my mind was with a lot. It was like lies.
So you're trying to get some mental balance.
There you go.
Okay.
What's going on out here?
Okay, so like were you depressed or were you depressed?
Yes.
Were you detached from the core of who you are or kind of lost?
Yes, I was lost. I was really, I had, depression, Mondays and Tuesdays, I already knew. Them the days I didn't hair. I do hair, by the way. I'm a hairdresser.
Okay.
I also make jewelry.
Okay.
I have a small sip and stroke. Really, like I said, it helped release the dopamine. I like women to come out. I don't charge a lot, and I'm not a profession at it. But I tell people, I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'm trying to keep from you going to the winery paying $50 or $60. And then you come out of there and your picture don't look like nothing.
Okay.
So what I do is
how did you heal yourself? What were the steps?
That's what it was. The paintings, everything kept opening me up. Everything, the drawing. It took the time away from me. The thought.
It was therapy for you.
Yeah, it was therapeutic.
So you got into drawing?
Yes, I got it.
To what else to help lift you from the depression and
I stayed busy and I meditated a lot. I walk now. I walk every day.
Okay, so question. What type of meditations were you doing? There's a lot of different meditations. Were you just focusing on self or were you releasing from your mind?
I was doing activity, things that I was told that I wasn't.
So you were releasing in your meditation.
There you go.
Okay.
I was releasing all the negativity that I had took in from somebody.
Okay.
So I had to release and get it all out of me. You know, and it took a while. I was married for 20 years.
Oh.
I'm new to this game out here now. I'm not really trying to date.
Anyway. Okay, so what you
mean? What you mean? You're not on Tinder or sliding in the DMs? Come on, man.
Hey, be careful of that stuff right there. There's a lot of narcissists on there or personality disorder. So be very careful, ladies. Those are sex binges.
What did you divorce or you separate?
We don't want to get too personal,
Yeah.
caller. We don't really want to get too.
Okay.
We can speak in general if we want to,
but you cut ties.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I had to cut ties.
Okay, you cut after 20. Well, I think it's important. I think it's very important that to know, and for the women who she's speaking to know that she cut ties with she cut a 20-year relationship. Yeah. Most women can't do that.
Yeah,
they go look at the time and say, "Well, I've been with him this long. I might as well."
We don't take anything.
Yeah. Most women can't do that, so I think that we need to point that out, that she cut ties after being in a 20-year relationship. Most people would just stay stuck in that, but she cut ties and she willing to start her life all over again because she knows she deserves better. And she did it. Yeah, so that's what I was really wanting to point out.
No, and I'm definitely proud of her for that, man. Proud of her that she can, Stella got her groove back, man.
Yeah, I'm more aware of myself. I have boundaries. I respect myself way more than I did.
Okay.
I was there after 20 years. I'm like, oh my God, my auntie kept saying, don't leave. You need the security.
You see what I'm saying?
I brought security to the table first. So,
we have elders that will say that, because our grandmother stayed with our granddaddies when they wasn't nothing. They will say, just, stay with it.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Or you know how men are. Man is gonna be man.
Boys being boys, man. Yeah. Let us do what we do, man.
A man is gonna be a man. You know how they do. So we got elders that would encourage us to stay in toxic relationships because that's what they did in their time. Because back then, a lot of women they didn't have the opportunities to be independent like we do today.
Yeah.
So the man was their actual living. The man was how they made money. The man was their income.
Yeah.
I've heard my great aunt sit around a table and laugh and say, and they like 70 and 80 years old.
Yeah.
And the husband like 80 working. And one of my aunts said, girl, he can't retire. That's my living.
Okay. Yeah. That's why a woman needs to be working for herself. When you get married, you don't stop nothing. You don't stop nothing. I was in 2018. That's when I opened up Canvas with the Ink. And I said, I'm finna go spend my last bit of money. And boy, when I spent that last bit of money, that divorce handled in a couple. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I should have been smart enough to say.
I was in the middle right after that?
Yes, I was in the middle of birthing a business, and this happened. So I didn't have any money. I had nothing. I had to borrow money to rent an apartment until I sold my home. I was in deep debt. When you're in stuff like that, things start breaking loose. I lost a lot, which that means nothing. I could care less because I can gain that back. But I had rocking chairs. That's what spooked me so much. I had to do 3 years of, healing. I was stable. I just had a good life. It was pretty good life. I shot when I got ready. I did, you know what I'm saying? It was
you were comfortable. He made you y'all had a comfortable life.
We were both
it was still toxic.
Right. Well, greed took over.
Okay.
Greed.
So question, when you did cut ties, you said you took a year to yourself. You put a year into yourself to heal and to get yourself back.
Mm-hmm. And then I still took another year after that.
Good. And I bring that point up because a lot of women and men, they hop from, I call them relationship hoppers.
Yeah,
they relationship to relationship to relationship just to use one person to get over.
They're making soulmates. They're making soulmates. You can't, your vagina is a very, I don't know if I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You better talk about them soul ties. Talk about them soul ties. It's real.
This is who I am. I mean, so what I'm saying, people got to understand the vagina is a very, very important thing.
Yes.
You shouldn't be able to share that. I'm gonna tell you, just give you this real quick. I worked at the airport. I'm not gonna give the area or whatnot. I worked with a lot of Muslim women. Hey, we're cool. Loved on them. They loved on me.
Right.
And I learned something from these women. When they go to the restroom, they take a bottle. Y'all see this? This is what I drank. This is what y'all need to drink. Let me see. Drink you some alkaline water. It purifies your body. It helps you if you're not eating correctly. But let me get back to this is the kind of bottle these young women had. Okay. I don't know if our American women know this, but these women from Africa, they take this water, and when they urinate or they use the restroom, they would take one of these waters and pour themselves off.
Afterwards.
To me, I used to say, what are you doing? What's going on? Why you do that? And then I kept reading and reading, because I'm very educational at this point. And I kept reading, and they would say, well, you have to cleanse yourself with pure water after with urinate.
Not
So, she said it makes you closer to Mother Nature. So, girl. So what I'm saying is, ladies, that year was hard. Don't think it wasn't. Lord have mercy. But it was real hard. But you can do it because you really want to know who you are, and you don't want anybody touching you.
Can you talk about the importance of, and it looks like I think you're going there, but can you really hone in on the importance of getting yourself back for men and women after a long-term relationship, and not just bed hopping just to get over the person you just left?
Right. You have to love yourself first.
There you go.
What I did, I loved him more than I love myself.
Speak it.
So I'm a Taurus. We love hard. And we are one man woman. We are one woman man. I love myself, and I had to make boundaries.
We're the most loyal sign.
Oh, you're a Taurus?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Y'all got some Taurus friends. Y'all have
the most loyal.
I don't date unless you're compatible. If you're not compatible, I ain't fooling with you.
The most loyal to a job.
I'm an earth sign, so I like to be grounded and rooted. I need somebody to take control of me.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen her run into that yet. So
I like it. Submission.
I could do that.
Yeah, and that's the type of woman I need. I need definitely. I really need the type of woman to submit to me,
And I think they should, because you the king, born real.
There you go.
Submit if you act like you got consent.
Don't say that. You got me blushing.
That's a good guy.
You're a good guy, yeah. You're a good guy.
Oh, okay.
How you doing that?
Yeah,
Bridget. All right, Queen B. I'm sorry to cut this, but we coming up on our hour, right?
Yeah.
Dope shit. Good show tonight, cuz.
Thank you.
Feel me? You welcome anytime, man, to come kick the shit. I seen you and Cola. You know what I mean? Y'all having, y'all was chopping it up. It's good to hear the ladies.
It's real.
The ladies converse instead of me and Cola agreeing for 30 minutes and then yelling at each other for 30 minutes. So it was beautiful to switch up the energy. You hear me? Two beautiful sisters.
Let me say this before you close out. Ladies,
go ahead.
Let me say this. If you at home by yourself during this COVID pandemic,
there you go.
Please get you a glass of cinnamon. Sit back and relax. And, meditate a little bit. Because that man you want, he coming. But you got to meditate. You got to give yourself. You got to take the time and love you. Be careful who you keep around your kids. Woo! Be careful who come in your house. I got sage. Y'all better be getting some sage because we're dealing with a spiritual warfare. So, or some frankincense, whatever you want to do.
Frankincense.
What your Bible tell you to do. Because I'm not religion. I'm just a meditator to speak to a higher supreme God.
There you go. Universal God.
I want y'all to understand me because I'm a very smart woman. And I'm very intelligent. And I might can help some of our sisters. And I'm willing to do whatever I can. Okay, so y'all, if y'all need, anything, I'm here.
Well, she said, I wanted you to promote them real quick. Okay. Hold on, real quick. Go ahead, Carla.
Tell us about your classes.
It's just, let me come to your house. We kick back, talk women stuff. Cause I'm gonna lift you up. Mm-hmm. I'm that one.
Let's find.
I love you. So to those women who has bad thoughts, get your thoughts together. We're in this game together. We don't got time to be mad at one another for nothing.
Now, what's the best way they can find you, cuz? Is it Facebook?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me at Salon Inc. SALONINK.
Facebook.
It's Facebook. Also, Canvas with the Ink is on Facebook. Just give me a call if you need any help in any situation. I'm a good friend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you what else holds us back as Black women. We get together with some of us and we talk about one another, and they don't understand that what they've said could damage a relationship with someone that don't even know somebody. So that's very vital. And women, please stop talking in front of your kids. Please, whatever.
Yes.
Stop talking, because see, I got some cousins who talked about me pretty bad, and now their kids won't hardly hug me, all because they heard their mama talking.
Yes.
You gotta start, waking up, loving on one another. Stop being against one another. I don't have no more than you guys got. And with this COVID, don't buy no clothes. Use what you got. Be strong, Black women. I got this out here for men right now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me jump in. I'm finna let you do that. This is the Facebook page, Salon Inc. Y'all. So all my Facebook family, go there, Salon Inc. This is what the page look like. Y'all go show cuz some love. Make sure y'all go support that. Let's get that off the screen. And now tell us about your bracelets, guys.
Okay, these are men crystallization bracelets. Okay, it's a lot going on in the world. That's what we're trying to talk about. Okay. I came up with this for my grandboys. I have a lot of grandbabies. I'm sure you guys know if you know my kids. So what I did was we got together, and what we did was put some crystals. They're not the original crystal. They're crystallization. They're in the crystal family.
Put them to the right.
Oh, okay. They're in the crystal family. Okay. And these are basically for men. We need to awaken our men because we love you guys. We truly love you guys. So what this is, if you put it on your arm, these are colors. These are tiger stripe. You have those. These are crystals that come from the land. You got to remember, rocks is made out of the earth. So, okay, what I'm saying is if you get a vibration, you want to lift your vibration a small bit. These have been soaked in Florida water. I got some Florida water. Okay. What I want to do is raise the men's vibration. I want you to understand we need you guys. You're warriors. So when you put these on, you're going to catch some kind of feeling because you're closer to the earth. So what I do is I soak them. Mine are special. These are special. Can you see it? I soak these in Florida water.
Come my way.
Florida water, okay?
My way.
And what it does, they soak for 3 days in the sun. Like I said, I love the sun. So, and they're really spiritual. So if you're having, you don't have to have any problem. Just put them on. We need you to keep living, Black men. You're closer to the earth because volcanoes is made out of rocks. So they call lava rocks. I also have lava rocks. I don't think I have it with me right now, but you can say, hey, Bridget, I want to get the lava rocks. Mm-hmm. You understand? All of this is from the earth. It might not be the real one, but you're in the crystallization family. Yeah, I don't think we can afford the real one, but we're in the family. So I'm welcoming you guys to give me a call. Get this on. This is very important.
I think next time when we have you on.
Shit.
So they should. Give him some more so he can be nicer to me.
Yeah, my grandbaby
raise vibration.
We hand make these every other weekend when they come.
You and the grandbaby?
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So next time you come on, maybe you can explain You can explain how the crystals work.
Most definitely, the 7 chakras. You need
and explain the chakras to us.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We can do that. Wake some people up that's dead off in there.
Talk about the chakras and the crystals. Yeah.
All right, we got that. I got you, sis.
My elbows wasn't ashy.
Thank you, guys.
Man, thank you, cuz. Thank you for pulling up, man. This shit's been dope. I knew it was gonna be dope. No, you can keep that. Look, all right. So I knew it was gonna be dope when my cousin pulled up, man. Family, I missed y'all, man. And this is dope. This is a nice way to come back, especially for the Facebook family, YouTube family. Y'all know I've been giving y'all shit, man. I've been doing the live streams, trying to drop little clips here and there. So hopefully I can chop up a couple clips from this show and drop it on there. But for the Facebook family, I want y'all to go do me a favor. You can cut it off right now. Go to YouTube, right? Let's put this full screen. Go to YouTube. This is my YouTube channel. Look, man, go to the YouTube channel. That's right. You know what I mean? You see, I got the Born Rich Club. That's one word and put films. Born Rich Club Films. Films is separate. Everything else is one word. Born Rich Club, one word. Just like it's right there. Type that in the search box, man. Click on that channel, subscribe, like it, you know, go wander around. I have some content on there. You see it, some live streams on there. Mostly live streams is what I do on the YouTube. But man, y'all go support that, man.
Thank you, guys.
You feel me?
Peace.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Man, so stay safe, man. Let me stop sharing that. So yeah, man, I appreciate that. Cola, yeah, Cola. I think that's about it, Cola. How you what you got planned for this weekend coming up, sis?
Come on, Bridget. Gotta go on the slave plantation.
God damn.
I gotta go. Peace out, everybody. I love you.
All right, cuzzo. All right. So yeah.
Later.
I see. I come again.
Appreciate that, cuz. But yeah, man. Let me wrap it up so I can holler at my cuz before she roll out. Well, go ahead.
Now we're gonna put this stuff in with.
Yeah. Let me holler. There's a lot going on in the background. But yeah, Carla. So next week, man, did you enjoy yourself tonight? How was it?
I did. I enjoyed myself. I feel like I enjoyed myself.
It's short and sweet. It's one of these.
It was short. It was.
Yeah, I know. I can tell you got a little bit more gas. You got some more gas to go.
I do. It was short, but
yeah. I'm keeping it short and sweet tonight, man. I don't really want the like I said, I just showed the YouTube thing, man. You want to get hours and hours of the shit? Come fuck with us on YouTube. Yeah, but I want to keep the Facebook show 1 hour. So when people go back and look at it, it's just 1 hour. And they know the YouTube is where they can get the long one if they want, the conversations to continue. But yeah, man, on your way out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all know what I always say, man. Listen, if ain't nobody told you that they love you today, please let me be the first one to say that I love you. I love you. I love you. We'll be back next week. Me, Sister Cola. I'm sure some more bullshit is going to happen out here in this world that we're going to have to talk about. So next week, it'll be some more bullshit to talk about. I may have a guest, may not. Who knows? And if you like seeing me and Cola, like I said, if you like seeing me and Cola get along for the first 30 minutes and then argue for the next 30 minutes, tune in. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around. But yeah, tune in next week, man. Next week is going down Wednesday, Mr. McGee Show, man. Facebook, YouTube. Salute to y'all. Salute. Thank you.
Nice. Good night. Y'all be safe. Everybody be safe.